What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Minuto Xtra. I am one of your hosts. Your host for today's episode is Mr. Lovo, and today we are gonna be doing a solo show for today. Coach unavailable today. Uh, Serge still on honeymoon. Javi broke his computer, but we are gonna make the most out of this. So today's gonna be a short episode focusing on the international break, the World Cup qualifiers, and the UEFA Nations League. Now, shout out to all the viewers out there. You have been banging those downloads. We have reached maybe over 570 downloads, and that is crazy. A milestone for the Minuto Extra. We are also now on Amazon Podcast, Google Podcast, so check those out. Type in Minuto Extra, the podcast, and just catch us, listen to us all around the world. Shout out to Belgium today. Today, Belgium, we're going to be talking about you. Um, Also, shout out to the YouTube viewers. We're going live for YouTube. Well, now this will be a pre-recorded, and we're just gonna dive right in. So the first game I want to go over is the Paraguay versus Peru game. So one thing that sucks about these games is we can't see them nationally broadcast on the the US network. So what we coach and I had to do was stream this game over online. But the not Peru, yeah, actually the Peru and the Paraguay game, 2-2 game. This is for the qualifiers for the World Cup for the some of the South American teams. Didn't watch this game mostly, but I heard good things. The Paraguay Peru game, Peru is doing amazing. They scored the equalizing goal at the 85th minute by André Carrillo, assisted by Miguel I'm gonna butcher this. Trauco. We're gonna go like that. So they both carry 1 point each. So we're gonna show you the table right now. They are in sixth place. That means they are not qualifying in the next stage for the World Cup. So we're gonna move on for the Uruguay versus Chile game. I've actually watched this game. Oh, apologies, everyone. Both of these teams, actually, you expect this to be a very caliber match. And going into this, I was like, all right, Uruguay got there. The first goal was penalty by Luis Suarez. Second goal, Alexis Sanchez. We've been seeing Sanchez alive again ever since he revived his career in Inter Milan. Apologies, everyone. I had to burp a little bit. So right there, first half, 1-1. Now we go into the second half. Second half, nothing too serious. And then the 90th minute, Maximiliano Gomez scored, and he also got a yellow card. So now the game ended with 2-1. So are they are third place at the moment of the qualifications first round. So the next game, which I thought was going to be one of the most caliber game, was Argentina versus Ecuador. This game has disappointed me because it really didn't disappoint me. It was a good match. Ecuador really were fighting for this game, and you could see it throughout the whole entire match. If you guys watch the game, Ecuador really gave it all. Shout out to Ecuador viewers and Ecuador. We're gonna do a bilingual episode hopefully next week, English and Spanish viewers. Coach will be doing Spanish talking while I'll do some English because my Spanish, poquito bien, poquito. So the first goal was a penalty kick from Messi. Messi is trying to get that, trying to catch up to Ronaldo, trying to get some international trophies for his team. The squad was very very interesting. I just want to just point out for Argentina's team, you have some amazing youth right now. Lautaro Martinez is in there. I was surprised that I don't believe Dybala was here. Let me double check with you guys. No. Yeah, so no, Dybala was not in here. Probably because because Dybala and Messi played the same role. But the team for Argentina looks very stacked at the moment. It looks good. The only thing I would not want is Otamendi. But wow, I was disappointed with Lautaro Martinez didn't score a goal. But hey, but Ecuador's team, wow, it's you see how it's like you don't know these people, but they put on a performance, and I was very proud of them. It was a phenomenal game. I enjoyed it. It was a little boring, but I loved it because Ecuador came out to fight. They really want this qualification, and you could see in this game if you see the replays, it was really amazing game. Argentina picked up the points, and they're currently fourth place, 3 points right now. So let's move on to the other ones. So the other matches I'm gonna breeze through, but also let's talk about Colombia. Now you guys know that as part of my character, part of the Mr. Lobo character is I despise Colombians to the max because of one man, and that is James Rodriguez. Now I don't really hate them. I just it's part of my character, but I didn't see this game, but I heard it was pretty good. So we have one goal from Zapata, assisted by Juan Cuadrado, and then we have Luis Moyer, Moyer, something like that. Two goals from him. The span of like I want to say maybe 20 minutes or so. I didn't see much of this game, but I heard that Colombia domination. Let's see if right now we can see the stats right now. Yeah, Colombia dominating the possession, 58% ball possession. Now, shout out to all the Colombian viewers. Um, you guys are the most passionate fans next to Peru. Peru are, I gotta say, the most passionate fans. And it's crazy because Colombia's was that Colombia? Yeah, Colombia's goal keeper assisted one of the goals for was it was his up? Yeah, with no, it was Luis Mora. So I didn't see that, but I am about to let me see if I can. Okay, so I can't watch it on the computer right now, but they are second place at the moment since they scored differential of 3 goals. So now moving on to the next one is Brazil versus Bolivia. Now I didn't see this game. I did not absolutely not see this game. I had no time to watch these games at the moment because, as I mentioned before, these games are being broadcast by Fantasia and they're charging us $30 to watch each game, and absolutely not. That's unacceptable for me or for anyone that can't afford it. So what we do is we stream this somehow. Twitch. I streamed it Twitch. So this game Brazil dominated. Player of the match, Neymar. Marquinhos, goal assisted by Danilo. The second, the one, Bobby Firmino is coming back. He scored 2 goals, assisted by one for Neymar and the other one for Lodi. And then the fourth one was an own goal. And then the fifth, Philippe Coutinho. Now, I just got to say right now, Firmino plays his best when it's the Brazil team. For Liverpool, he's been struggling a bit, but what can I say? He needs he just needs to find his rhythm again, and then boom, he's gonna score some goals for Liverpool. Now, Coutinho is another guy that has been his career has been revitalized. Him and James Rodriguez. Coutinho has been doing so well under Coleman's leadership, and you could tell right here, Coutinho has been showing why he's one of the best players in the world at the moment. So next match, we're gonna move on to the Spain versus Switzerland game. Now this one was a friend. Actually, no, this was not the friendly. The friendly was with the Portugal versus Spain. That match was a little bit too boring to me. The Spain game, we have a typical 4-2-3-1. De Gea actually had one of his best performance. We have a Capitan Sergio Ramos, Pau Torres, Jose Gaya, Jesus Navas, Mikel Moreno, Sergio Busquets, Ferran Torres, Daniel Olmo, Ansu Fati, and we have Mikel Ayorzabal. Well, but you could see this team, a very youthful team from Senor Luis Enrique, a very good team. Goal by Mikel Oyarzabal. Switzerland, it's I feel bad for them because then they're losing against Spain. But so far at the A's of the UEFA Nations League, let me see if I can throw it up for you guys. For Spain, Spain are leading it by 7 points at the moment. The second place is Germany, since currently they are not able to play in the playoffs for the UEFA Nations League. But let's talk about the Germany game. I didn't watch the Germany game, but I can go a quick synopsis of what it is. So, lineup, let's see, for Germany, we have the GOAT, Manuel Neuer. We have Rudiger, Saul, Ginter. That name I cannot. Klosterman. Sorry, apologies for my German fans. Kimmich, Kroos, Hastenberg, Draxler, Gore-Tex, and Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry is actually a phenomenal player. Phenomenal. Can't believe Arsenal let him go, guys. I really can't believe it. But today, domination from Germany. They conceded one goal, but scored back with 2 goals from Ginter and Gortiska. Apologies for my Germans. My German is very very bad at the moment. So that's the UEFA Nations League for the group top A. Like I said before, table. Let me show you guys right now. Spain's first with 7 points. Germany's fifth. Ukraine third, and Switzerland, they are relegated, so they would not be playing the UEFA Nations League. So far, leading it to the next round is Spain at the moment. Now let's talk about the next UEFA Nations League, since we're moving from World Cup to Nations League. So let's go for Sunday's match, which was yesterday, which was actually very surprising. Now for my German viewers, I'm gonna be talking about the England versus Belgium game. Wow, you have a stacked card for like Belgium and England. I expect this to be a very very good game, and it kind of delivered, to be honest. There's one call that I want to pay attention to, and that I believe it was the Rashford penalty. I don't believe it was a penalty. I feel like he just fell back on purpose, but you can argue with that. But goals from the man, the goat, Goku Kaku, Lukaku. I call him Goku Kaku because every single time, man goes Super Saiyan every single time in the game. In Inter Milan, he's been doing phenomenal. So, first goal from Lukaku. The second goal was from Rashford, was the penalty that we talked about. We didn't know if that was a penalty, and I'd say it wasn't a penalty, but you guys can argue me about that. 63rd minute, Mason Mount. What a goal from Mason Mount. Mount has been thriving in the England squad. It's phenomenal. I love it. I expected Belgium to take this W, but hey, it just surprised me. England surprised me. It might be coming home for Nations League. So far, England lead the table with 7 points, Belgium six, Denmark four, Iceland. Damn, Iceland, I feel so bad for them. They have 0 points right now. Now, the next match that I want to talk about before that, I just want to once again shout out to the Belgium squad, Belgium fans out there from Minuto Extra. Thank you guys. You guys been amazingly. You can catch us Minuto Extra every Tuesday, but we're going to release it on a Monday. So catch us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, /podcast, Google Podcast, YouTube. We've released the video format of these episodes. Now, the game that I thought this game was going to be bangers from goals from Ronaldo, goals from Mbappe, goals from Pogba. No, it was a very very slow game for both France and Portugal, and I just want you guys to pay attention to France's squad. You have Hugo Lloris, Benjamin Pavard, Rafael Varane, Perez, Presnel, Kimpepe, Lucas Hernandez, Adrian Rabiot, N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, Antoine Griezmann, Kylian Mbappe, Oliver Giroud. Then Portugal star Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, William Carvalho, Bruno Fernandes, Danilo Pereira, Rafael Guerrero, Pepe, Ruben Diaz, Nelson Semedo, and Raul Batista. So this is a stacked squad for both teams. And I thought it was going to be bangers, bangers. And I feel like the stats say it was 50-50, but I have to go with France dominating the midfield. The midfield is just pure, it's so good. And I'm surprised that Ronaldo didn't score any goals from this and the Spain versus Portugal. I was really rooting for Ronaldo to score some goals because he's at 101 international goals at the moment, and I wanted him to like break the record already. So with France and Portugal tying the game, we have Portugal at 7, France at 7. So they're tied right now. So what can happen is, I believe the next game. Let me double check. So, okay, so if France loses, Portugal will stay on top. But if France win and Portugal lose, which is undoubt, I believe they're still going to be tied. But Portugal will move on because of the goal differentials. They have 5, while France has 3. For yesterday's game, which I did not see, it was Croatia versus Sweden. 2 goals from the match. I really could not pay attention to this game because there were so many games going on. The Norway, Romania. I'm gonna speak about this real quick. I believe it was a hat trick from Erling Haaland. Let's double check. No, actually. Oh yes, it was a hat trick by Erling Haaland. All of them assisted except for the third one by Martin Odegaard. Which it sucks because Norway is a good squad, good team, and unfortunately they're out of the UEFA Nations League at the moment. They're tied with Austria. I know that they're out of the World Cup. I believe. I believe it'll be least. No, no. I think they're out of the Euros. If you guys can comment below which one I'm mistaken, just let me know. But Norway have a squad. Erling Haaland is just phenomenal. I hope Madrid picks him up, but I'm hearing rumors right now that Manchester City is looking to pick up Erling Haaland as a Kun Aguero replacement. So that's going to be interesting. We had Ireland versus Wales 0-0. My fiance is Irish, so I don't know if the Ireland squad is even good. So far, they only have 2 points. Wales are leading that squad with 7 points at the moment. And that was all let me see if there was game. No, that's all for the games today. So what we're going to talk about now is the future games, the upcoming games that's going to be coming up. So tomorrow we have the World Cup qualification first round. We have Bolivia versus Argentina. That match, I feel like Argentina is going to dominate. I'm going to predict a 2-0 finish. Now, for all my Ecuadorians, you have Ecuador versus Uruguay. This one could be this match can go 2 ways, to be honest. Ooh, apologies right there. It could legit go 2 ways because Ecuador had that passion. They have a shit coach, but they have that passion. Passion overrules anything. But Uruguay has Luis Suarez and Valverde. So I'll go with 2-1 Uruguay. Sorry, Ecuadorian fans, but I feel like Uruguay might have you. If you upset me, Ecuador, then I owe Coach Daniel, a drink from there. Venezuela versus Paraguay. Really don't care about this match. Either one can win this. I really don't care. A rematch from was it Copa America? I believe so. I believe, yeah, I'm gonna just say yes. It is from the. Actually, let me search that real quick before I even confirm anything. Brazil versus Peru. I believe that was a Copa America match, but let me double check. At the moment, we have. Yes, there was a. Yes, it was. It was a Peru versus Uruguay in 2019 Copa America. I think the final was no. Okay, the final was a 3-1, while the group stage was a 5-0. So this one, Peru looking for blood. They show passion, but Brazil has talent, and I feel like talent might overcome passion. But we'll see. But I'm just gonna go with 3-0 Brazil. Now, another match, which is going to be phenomenal, is Chile versus Colombia. Ooh, damn. That's going to be a good one. But I feel like all my Colombian fans out there might take this W right now. And I'm going to just say 2-1 Colombia. I know. Goals from James Rodriguez, I'm telling you right now. But not just the world qualifications happening tomorrow. The UEFA Nations League is going to be happening tomorrow. Another stacked event. Germany versus Switzerland. Ukraine versus Spain. that's all the major ones actually. To be honest, yeah, that's all for the major ones. But the following day, Wednesday, we have more Nations League, Italy versus Netherlands. That game is going to be good. But unfortunately, the Netherlands have been declining ever since Coleman left his jobs, and Netherlands have lost two games and one tie game, and it's not looking good for the Netherlands. They might be knocked out the UEFA Nations League group stage unless they pull the act together. The other matches are happening is England versus Denmark. England should get this easily. Belgium's gonna destroy Iceland. I'm sorry, Iceland fans, but all my Belgian viewers are the goats. They are amazing fans, so they're gonna definitely 2 goals from Lukaku. Goku Kaku. Croatia versus France. A World Cup rematch. I'm sorry, I forgot that this happened in 2018. A World Cup rematch. Croatia versus France. Damn, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to this match. I feel like France might take this, but Croatia might take this. This is a very, very crucial match for Croatia versus France, and I believe I don't know. I feel like France can get this because they have a dominant squad. If you guys have not been paying attention in the last few episodes, I've been praising Camavinga for a long, long, long time. Camavinga is the future midfielder for Madrid, and I feel like he's gonna be perfect replacement for I believe Modric. Yeah, most definitely. So that's gonna be amazing. The Portugal versus Sweden game, Portugal, Ronaldo is definitely gonna like sweep through the Sweden defense. Norway versus Northern Ireland, don't care. Romania, Austria, don't care. That's all the big matches. Finland versus Ireland. Hopefully Ireland can do something. To be honest, Bulgaria was Wales. Wales got that easily in the bag. So that's all for Wednesday's matches. Let's see if we have anything for. Oh yeah, so we have the Germany Cup, the DFB Pokal Cup, Bayern versus Doran. Nothing too exciting there. So let's take a trip. Let me take my airport to England right now because then the Premier League returns and we're gonna have some bangers this weekend. Oh my god! Let's just talk about the Merseyside Derby. Everton versus Liverpool, Ancelotti versus Klopp. Ancelotti has been undefeated in 4 games, and that he's looking for his 5th undefeated streak. Now Liverpool came off a 7-2 defeat by Austin Villa. There's no Alisson at the moment. Mane might be back. COVID, it takes only 2 weeks. They might be back. I know Thiago is gonna definitely be back in time for this match. This match is looking this is like a classic match, and I'm very excited for this match. Liverpool, Everton carried the Premier League table by 12 points, and it's looking amazing. While Liverpool have 9 and are in 5th place. If I had to pick this, I would have to say oh, man, Calvert Lewin has been fired this season, and plus James Rodriguez been fired too. But I don't know if they have to quarantine back when if they come back to the England. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if they have to quarantine. But I would have to go with Everton just because they're on fire at the moment. I would have to put a 3-2 defeat a 3-2 victory for Everton. Liverpool are gonna have to receive the second L. Sorry, Wilbur. Next match that another one. Chelsea for Southampton. Chelsea should win this game. I predict this one is gonna be a Timo Werner goal, and if Timo Werner goal wins this, we will shout any country out, man. Next episode, if it comes out, we'll shout the most famous country. So, yeah, they should win this 2-1. Yeah, 2-1's good. Another one, Manchester City versus Arsenal. Who? Damn. Pep Guardiola versus Mikel Arteta. So far, Arsenal are 4th place. They have, I believe, they won all their matches. Let me double check. Let me double check, guys. Latest matches. Okay, no, they wait. Hmm. When this was a defeat. Was this by the table defeat? Yeah, it was the table. So okay, they won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they won 4 out of 5 of their matches. So that's pretty. Was it 4 out of 5? I think this was the FA Cup. No, this is Premier League. Okay, I believe 4 out of 5, something like that. But I don't know. Manchester City has lost 2 of their matches. Double check real quick. That was postponed. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they won 3 of their last 5 matches. They lost against Leicester City 5-2, and they tied up with Marcelo Bielsa, the loco. So this one's gonna be good. I feel like Arsenal's gonna take this W and just put a dent on their defense once again, because Bev wasted at least 400 million on defense, and that's not looking good for them. So I'm gonna say 3-1 from Arsenal. So Arsenal, hope you guys go. Now let's get touchy subject with my Manchester United. We lost against Spurs 6-1. Very disgraceful for Old Trafford. Very disgraceful for Manchester United. And I believe this one's going to be one tough match for them. Martial got a red card. He's suspended for, I believe 3 games. Cavani still cannot start because of the COVID, because he came to England around last week and they need a full 2 week of isolation, so he's gonna miss that. So the way I see it, I feel like United might just tie this game. I would be very surprised if we win, to be honest. The way they should start this is start Alex Telles, put Van de Beek in, play Greenwood as a center forward if they have any chance of surviving, because we're at the moment, Jesus Christ, we're at 16th, -6 goal differential. God, we need this win. We need this win a lot. I would, because this game determines if Ole is gonna get sacked or not, to be honest. And I would always stick with the manager. I'm not a fake fan. I'm not fake. I would stick to my team, my manager. I would support them anyway. It's just my board sucks. My board is shit, and I'm admitting it. Woodward shit, Glazer shit. All the tactics are shit, but I'm still supporting Ole all the way. So I'm predicting a tie game, and if we win, I would shout another country out, man. If we win, I'll be happy. For Sunday's match, Sheffield versus Fulham. Fulham, I take this. Sheffield has been a shit show ever since. Crystal Palace or Brighton. Crystal Palace, hands down. Hotspurs, Tottenham Hotspurs. This might be the game where Gareth Bale starts, and we're gonna just see a thrashing from Jose Mourinho's Spurs. But West Ham United has been surprising us because of the great one, the chosen one, David Moyes, has been working at home because of COVID. Ooh, apologies, everyone. So I believe the Hammers might have a little competition with Spurs. So I'm saying Spurs come, a goal by Bale, 2 goals by Bale maybe if he's very ambitious. 3-2, no 3-1, 3-1 Spurs. Next match we have is Leicester City versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa came up with a good win, 7-2. Leicester City, I believe they lost. Let me double check. Yeah, they lost against West Ham. So Aston Villa have been on fire. So I'm gonna just say 3-1 by what's that guy's name? What's that guy? The striker that they just bought in. Where is he? Ollie Watkins. I just picked up Ollie for fantasy. Let's see if it goes through, to be honest. And then we have Monday, West Bromwich against Burnley. West Bromwich can go. And this one, Leeds United versus Wolverhampton. I'm going to just say Marcelo Bielsa got this. He's been on fire lately. His tactics have been so amazing to watch as a coach, just a man that loves um, managers who play beautifully, and that's all for the Premier League. Now let's go up in the airplane. Let's take a ticket to España right now because La Liga, this team right here. Let's see if you can see it. Real Madrid. We have Madrid versus Cadiz, a newly promoted team. Madrid needs some goals this season. They need a lot of goals. This game should be easy. I believe that they have this game. They should play the Brazilian twins, the Vini and Rodrigo, just to get their confidence up. Let them play, get some goals because Vinicius has been impressing me. He scored twice in the last two games. So let's see what happened. We have Atletico Madrid versus Celta Vigo. Um, it hasn't been interesting for Atletico Madrid. They have an amazing attack in Suarez. They just bought in Torreira from Arsenal, and for some reason, Atletico Madrid are failed to get some goals in, and it's crazy. It's ridiculous. I don't understand, but I feel like El Cholo needs to switch up his tactics with Suarez. Maybe both play Suarez and Costa together. To be honest, that'll get them scared. Next one, we have Getafe versus Barcelona. Barcelona has been they have been doing well until the Sevilla match where they both tied it. So this game should be a good game for them for Getafe. Ansu Fati has been phenomenal lately. Coutinho has been playing the right position. I haven't seen anything from Griezmann yet, but I feel like they got this game. They have nothing to lose. Now we're gonna take my passport back again. I'm gonna go into the skies once again. I'm gonna be landing in Italy because we have El Milan Derby, Inter Milan versus Milan. That's a match I'm ready. I'm so mad that game is at 12. Wow, and the Arsenal Manchester City is gonna be at the same time. But I'm an Inter Milan fan. Uh, it's gonna be crazy. Lukaku versus Zlatan again. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Conte should get this win. To be honest, if Inter Milan loses this, I'll be mad surprised. But then, not just the Milan derby we have Napoli versus Atlanta. Atlanta have been on fire lately. I believe they won all their games. I will double check. Give me a second, guys. Here, let me see. Yeah, they won all their matches so far, and it's gonna be a good match. And Atlanta have like one of the best I want to say youthful squad. I think not all of them are old, but they have a good squad going. And then we have Juventus versus Crotone, another newly promoted side to the Serie A. I believe that's all the big matches. Lazio are playing Sampdoria. Don't know what team that is. Let me just double check what else we have. I'm not going to take my passport for Bundesliga because I believe the Bundesliga and the league are not worth my time at the moment. So those are the matches that are coming up this weekend, this week/weekend, and then that Tuesday we have coach's favorite subject. I'm just gonna say it for him. The champions. So the Champions League returns October 20th with all banger matches. JK, the only match I'm really talking about is Manchester United versus PSG and Chelsea versus Sevilla. As a Manchester United fan, we defeated PSG out in Paris. I was there with my good friend Jimmy. He's a PSG fan, and it was a beautiful night in Paris. And now we're going to the Paris to fight them again. Now, this match could go either way. It could go either Cavani comes back to Paris, scores on Paris, or it's going to be Di Maria shitting on United once again. This game can go either way, to be honest. It really can go either way. And I don't really know what can I say about this match. I hope we tie, but United's defense are shit. I'm sorry, everyone, but it's true. My United fans, let's pray for this. Let's pray. Let's pray. The other Champions League matches we have is Red Bull Leipzig, Istanbul, decent match, not really caring that much. Barcelona versus some other team I don't know. Dynamo versus Juventus, easy games for them. Lazio versus Dortmund, very good match, very good match. I don't believe I'll be paying attention, but I know Haaland is going to score 2 goals from there. Chelsea versus Sevilla, that's a very good match, to be honest. Lampard versus Lope. Mm, I'm gonna just go with Sevilla just because I want to be spiteful against Chelsea. But once again, I believe Timo Werner is gonna score on this goal. Like I said, if Chelsea's Timo Werner scores the Premier League and the Champions League, well, actually no, if he scores against the Premier League, you guys will get a free shout out. The country that gets that listens to our podcast will get a shout out that day. I believe that, and Rennes versus some other team. Rennes has Camavinga. Like I said, I praise Camavinga. He's one of the best useful players I've seen. And then that Wednesday, where we have two very, I want to say two very, no, three matches that are good. We have the reigning champions Bayern Munich against Atletico Madrid. So we have Hansi Flick versus El Cholo Simeone. Oh man, that's gonna be good. Defensive, one of the best defense tactics versus one of the all-star attacking lineups. That's gonna be a good match. That's gonna be a very good match. I'm not gonna go too much into deep into this because I want to talk about coach with this next episode in Minuto Extra. I will release it that Monday instead of the usual Tuesday 11 a.m. U.S. Central Time. The next match we have is Manchester City versus Porto. That's going to be a good match. I believe Man City has this, unless Porto surprise me. Ajax versus Liverpool. See, the problem with Ajax is they lost most of their players, so Liverpool should have this. But then again, they don't have Alisson, which is going to suck, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to suck for them. Another tournament that coaches like, but we barely touch upon it because I don't know why, but is the Copa Libertadores. One of these South Americans is this basically the equivalent of Champions League, and it's looking. I'm a River Plate fan. It looks good. I believe the I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, the Europa League starts that Thursday. We'll talk about that with Coach, but I believe that is all we have today for today's episode. This is a solo show from your favorite teacher, Mr. Lovo. Um, the only thing we gotta talk more about with Coach is the Champions League, which is gonna be really good. Any transfer rumors lately today? Nothing too drastic today. It's been dry lately, to be honest. But if any news comes up, I will report it live with you guys next week. The next week's episode, we're gonna go in depth, a very in depth analysis on the Champions League. We're gonna go over all the Premier League matches plus the World Cup, which is gonna be good. So next episode is gonna be a very long one, unless Serge wants to finally come out of his honeymoon. Shout out to Benchwarmer Serge. He's still on his honeymoon. You guys get it on. All right. Well, that's all today we have for today's episode of Minuto Extra. Follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play / Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Amazon Podcast at Minuto Extra the podcast. And if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Minuto Extra the podcast, we are up on YouTube. If you want to see one of my lovely faces and Coach and Serge and Javi's faces, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Shout out to currently Belgium for supporting us a lot. Belgium has been rising up in our viewers, but I believe we can finally get the South American viewers with the World Cup. So let's see what happens right now. But that is all we have today for today's episode. Minuto Extra is a short episode, very short and quick. Just going over the friendlies / international / UEFA Nations League / World Cup qualifiers. Tune in for next week. We'll be covering all things football / football this week. I'm your host, Mr. Lobo, and I'll see you guys soon. Coach, you better have a good excuse for us next week.